If it takes him a year to heal up Jason Tatum, what are you doing with that roster? I'm telling you right now, Pacers winning the entire thing. Pacers winning the finals. Who would have thought? 6'9", LeBron size, 7-foot wingspan, could cradle Jokic in his arms. If you're not excited about this matchup, you don't really know basketball like that. Giannis, Drew Holiday, KD potentially, if not some pieces around KD. Here we are once again. It's summertime in Vegas, and it's hot as fuck. Playoffs is wrapping up. We going to the finals. And guess who made it? The boys in yellow. That's right. Straight stomped out the Knicks. Pacers going crazy. What the helly? Pascal. Nemhard going crazy. Extra defensive. Like the energy. That whole squad got energy, bro. I'm telling you right now, Pacers winning the entire thing. Pacers winning the finals. Who would have thought? Who do y'all got? One real reason. Because if you go down the line, I understand what the minds are thinking out there, right? You can just go down the line and look at the matchups, and OKC is definitely a better team. On paper, the truth of the matter is the Pacers play better basketball, right? You could even look at the Knicks on paper. They're better than the Pacers, right? You know why they lost? Because the Pacers play better basketball. They doing that whole Spurs type of vibe, right? This is like when the Spurs beat the Heat. Everybody's thinking one way. Everybody's thinking MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, right? I understand Chet Holmgren is definitely an offensive threat. However, they got bodies. Chet Holmgren is not the biggest of frames. You see what I'm saying? They throw some bodies on him. They got some rough guys, bro. You can put Miles Turner on him and see who wins the matchup. Because if he's going to finesse, play, and act like a guard, Chet Holmgren's going to have a good night shooting-wise. Because if he's not dropping that shot, that finesse game is not going to work in the paint against Miles Turner. Miles Turner is a big body. He can get in there, right? He's going to be able to body you down. He's going to put some physicality to you. They don't like that, right? Now, Caruso is a very interesting matchup because you got Caruso and TJ McConnell. When both of them go get in the game, watch out. It's going to be crazy. I'm talking about they're almost like the same type of player. Gritty, off the bench guys. The only difference is one got hair, one don't. And I give the edge to Caruso. I would hate that man. If I was like, look, I'm coming off the bench. I'm the energy guy. I get in there. I get gritty. I you know what I'm saying? I do what I can and I make a difference. TJ McConnell thinking the same thing. Said he ain't got no hair. That's insane. You know what I'm saying? But TJ McConnell is nothing to be slept on. I know he's not the biggest of scorers, but let me tell you, you leave him open, he can score. You let him run around on you, he's going to get separation. He's going to score that layup. I'm telling you right now, it's a problem if you let him sleep. So when I see Caruso in a TJ McConnell matchup, it's going to be crazy. I 100% believe that Pascal Siakam isn't talked about enough. Elite, can slash to the basket. Big frame, 6'9", LeBron size, 7-foot wingspan. Could cradle Jokic in his arms. He can fade and hit the bucket. He can body you up, get the layup. I mean, you see him doing reverse layups out there, you know what I'm saying? Who's going to stop Pascal Siakam, right? That's what I want to know. Who's going to put the defense on Pascal Siakam? And then once you do, is that going to be able to convert to offense? Because he's going to guard you, right? Because I definitely like Pascal on Jalen Williams. That's going to be a problem. It's not about stopping him. It's about slowing him down and getting him off rhythm. And if you can do that early on in the series and make, because the OKC Thunder believe they're going to win, as they should. But I think it's more of a, the Pacers been slept on this entire playoffs. Really been slept on. I don't think anybody really had the Pacers going this far. And I think Miles Turner said it best when he said, hey, listen, the plug and play superstar type of game, it's over. You got to go with the best type of full unit. And I'm saying, I know OKC seems like they're a better unit put together. But I'm telling you right now, they play better basketball. That's what it's about, the unity, right? You can't just plug and play people anymore. All these franchises that are trying to make these moves, that's why I feel like Dallas is in trouble because they're going to try to make these frantic moves to try to make something replace out of Luka. And if you make too many moves for no reason, you're ruining the core. That core is special. I can't believe they got rid of Derrick Jones Jr., right? He was looking like a high flyer out there. Super young core, and they were getting it done. So nowadays, it's you have to have a core in order to be able to flourish nowadays. because people are playing better basketball. You can have the most talented players. We've seen it with Brooklyn, right? We've seen it with the Suns. That is a talented roster, top to bottom, super duper talented, right? Leonardo da Vinci type level talented. But they don't have the continuity that these teams have. They don't know each other. They don't read each other the right ways. They get frustrated. They probably get mad at each other for certain things people are saying in the media because they don't know each other, right? When you don't have a relationship with somebody, you're gonna take whatever they're telling you a lot more personal than somebody that you talk to and hang out with all the time. That's a part of the leadership, right? Not trying to knock KD, but what I'm saying is if you don't the feelings are going to be there. If you don't make them good feelings, then some other kind of feelings are going to exist. That's just what it is, right? That's just human nature. No matter what you do, the feeling is going to be there. A feeling is going to be there. Now, it's up to you as a leader to make it a good feeling, or you can make it a bad feeling by being a bad leader. But a person that's not in there constantly trying to make it a good vibe is going to end up failing because it's going to end up being a bad vibe. The most gelled teams are flourishing right now, right? And because of that, I'm taking the Pacers to win in 6. Pacers in 6. If you're not excited about this matchup, you don't really know basketball like that. I'm telling you right now. Because regardless if they're big market, small market, it's all about the matchups, man. It's all about the matchups. I'm glad this happened. I think more people should tune in just so they can see what the non-Lakers and the non-Celtics do, right? I'm going to tell you right now, Tyrese Halliburton got robbed for that conference MVP. I'm not going to talk about what Pascal did or didn't do. Pascal did what he's supposed to do. He's a key player. He's a bucket getter. And he's a great team player, right? Not talking about Pascal. I will say what Tyrese did, and this is the reason why he got robbed. To start off the series, right? We forgot how that game 1 went in the Garden, MSG. Why they down, Pacers down, fourth quarter. Come back. Was it 14-0? 14-2 run, some crazy number like that to get out the hole. Come back, tie it. Who's out there shooting that clean game winner closer? Tyrese Halliburton, right? Didn't close the game. I understand that. Foot on the line, Kevin Durant. But went into OT. Talking heavy. Choking himself out. Passing out. And what'd he do? Came back, they won it. Come on, man. Key moment. That's how you starting off the series, right? Tyrese had one bad game. That was the one they lost. Right? The first one they lost. And when I tell you every time Pascal Siakam went for 31, Tyrese was up there with 28. And you know what he had? 14 assists, 15 assists, right? Pascal will have 28, Tyrese have 26, 12, 15 assists, right? So I don't know what the narrative is on Tyrese Halliburton. I don't know what it is about him that they don't like, what they don't like, or what they do like, or whatever. It definitely feels like there's some sort of weird bias going on with him. I don't understand how you watch that series. The last game, I understand why, right? Last game, I understand why you would say Pascal Siakam. He was definitely leading the charge for the victory. But Tyrese was right there along the way, dishing them out, making people better, shooting the half court, straight from the P. Man, this man was shooting from the P. And I'm like, he had one bad game. Pascal was maybe a little bit more consistent, but if it was more consistency, it was by one game probably. And the peaks on Hallie was higher because you can't score just about the same points and have 15 assists and not to be worth more than a man that just has whatever, not just, but you know what I'm saying, has the same amount of points or if like a couple more, right? Even the rebounds he was keeping up. Come on, bro. He was all over the place. He was dishing it out. I don't understand it, but I think it's going to play into the Pacers' benefit because I think he's going to go into that finals with a bigger chip. Not a chip on his shoulder because I'm sure he's happy for Halliburton. Although that video of him looking like he was about to accept the award was crazy. It was pretty funny. But I feel like that's on brand for Halliburton. Every time he thinks he's about to do something real cool, real fly, It ends up kind of bursting like the Joel Embiid conversation. Hey man, come down to Indiana, check it out. He's over there talking crazy, talking about I'd rather retire than go to Indiana. Right? He thought he was doing something fly. Hey, we on the Olympic team. I'm on the Olympic team. You on the Olympic team. Hey man, let's come check me out. Hell no, denied. But I feel like that's on brand, and that's cool. It's funny. You know what I mean? You can't take yourself so serious about this stuff. You got to have fun. At the end of the day, you're playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? And you're winning. That's what makes it better. I feel like I don't understand why people hating on him, man. He's having fun. He's doing it his way. He's playing the right type of basketball, and people hating on him. People talking, oh, this and that. I don't know. I don't understand it, but Halliburton got robbed. I'll tell you that right now. He's talking about Drew Holiday might get traded. Pieces on the table, right? Got to check that out. Drew Holiday. Real question is, are the Celtics going to be willing to part with some pieces now because they didn't make it to this? Because I think it's going to take at least a year for that Achilles to heal up. If it takes him a year to heal up Jason Tatum, what are you doing with that roster? I don't know. I don't know who can give up what in order to get something for doing the Boston Celtics, because they strike me as heavy bargainers. They strike me as stingy. Keep it real with you. I don't know nothing about their front office, but they definitely look like they like to price gouge people. I mean, as you should, whatever. I'm just saying, they look like they're tough. So I don't see them doing a lot of deals with a lot of people. So we'll see what happens. But they got a ton of pieces that could do real well. Drew Holiday, hey, on the West Coast could do some damage. Imagine him on Golden State, him on the Clippers, him on the Lakers. Nasty work. Him on Sacramento would be nasty. I know a lot of people like to downplay Sacramento. That new squad they got going on is tough. They almost made it to the playoffs. One play-in game away, right? And I'm telling you, Zach LaVine is still a certified bucket getter, right? DeRozan, certified bucket getter. You put some defense over there, they could make the playoffs. If for whatever reason the Spurs could land Drew Holiday, oh my God, it'd be a problem. Wemby, Fox, Drew Holiday, who knows? Giannis on the move. Yo, there's a lot of pieces out there. They say Giannis on the move, even though they just said that they had a meeting, he's not going nowhere. It's fair. I think they would go by the book as far as the trade goes too. I don't think that he would leak the information because he's a very respectable player. You know? He likes to help the franchise that helped him. I feel like. Maybe he don't. Who knows? But like I said, Giannis, Drew Holiday, KD potentially, if not some pieces around KD, could happen. Who knows? Booker on the move could do some damage on somebody's team. Oh my God. Him on Golden State somehow would be insane. But like I said, I like them doing business with OKC, trying to get a little bit of that future back. But I don't think they're getting rid of Booker to OKC. But could be some talks there, man. Yeah, man, if you like my video, subscribe, like, comment, share. Don't forget to show some love.